Ku terima suratmu, aku baca dan aku mengerti betapa merindunya dirimu akan hadirnya diriku di dalam hari-harimu bersama lagi. Kau tanyakan padaku kapan aku akan kembali lagi. Katamu kata kuasa melawan gejolak di dalam dada yang membara menahan rasa pertemuan kita nanti saat bersama dirimu. Semua kata rindumu semakin membuatku tak berdaya menahan rasa ingin jumpa. Percayalah padaku, aku pun rindu kamu. Ku akan pulang melepas semua kerinduan yang terpendam. Kau tuliskan padaku kata cinta yang manis dalam suratmu. Kau katakan padaku saat ini ku ingin hangat pelukmu dan belai lembut kasihmu. Takkan ku lupa selamanya saat kau ada di sisiku. Semua kata rindumu semakin membuatku tak berdaya menahan rasa ingin jumpa. Percayalah padaku, aku pun rindu kamu. Ku akan pulang melepas semua kerinduan yang
was as cruel as the cities I lived in. Everyone looked worse in the light. There are so many lines that I've crossed unforgiven. I'll tell you the truth, but never goodbye. I don't wanna look at anything else now that I saw you. I don't wanna think of anything else now that I thought of you. I've been sleeping so long in a 20-year dark night. And now I see daylight. I only see daylight. Like the draw only draws the unlucky. And so I became the butt of the joke. I wounded the good and I trusted the wicked. Clearing the air, I breathed in the smoke. Maybe you ran like the rules and the clouds will settle down. Maybe I stormed out of every single room in this town. Threw out our cloaks and our daggers because it's morning now. It's brighter now. Now I don't wanna look at anything else now that I saw you. I can never look away. I don't wanna think of anything else now that I thought of you. Things will never be the same. Been sleeping so long in a 20-year dark night. And I don't wanna see daylight.
You again.
I only see daylight. I only see daylight, 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 daylight.
It's stronger than before.
I only see daylight, 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 daylight.
Pleasure now!
And I can still see it all. Over you, over me. No one's believed us to be. But it's going away. And I can still see it all. Back and forth under your skin. No one's believed us to be. But it's going away. Like daylight. Like anything else now that I saw you.
It escaped again.
And I don't wanna think of anything else
This
now that
situation
I
speaks
thought
for
of you.
itself, I presume.
I've been sleeping so long in a 20-year dark night. And now I see daylight. I only see daylight. I only see daylight, 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 daylight. I only see daylight, 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 daylight. I only see daylight, 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 daylight. I only see daylight, daylight, daylight,
Afterwards, it was only reason.
like
I concur,
daylight.
but I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my glass. He has proved most And were our places switched, would you discard it?
Gotta step into
Knowing
the
that its perilous
daylight
might was
and let it
only
go.
those who... Either way,
Just let it go.
I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though. Ah. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. They alone have the... They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind.
I'm afraid of.
Yes.
Things that
Where did you pick this
haunt me in
up?
the middle of the night.
We found it inside a lamp.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who,
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast.
were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should.
Ah,
So not only is this Raria ruthless, but a purveyor. You might not be. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters. And his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nashata. He worked so hard.
oh,
But every year, in truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise from the higher-ups, whereas his support. So he waited.
I'm wide awake.
One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason.
I'm wide
And
awake.
yet, what did the
I was in
Sergeant
the
Major
dark.
have to do with
I
any
was
of
falling
this?
hard with an
Why did
open
he
heart.
have to
I'm
die?
wide awake. I didn't read the stars so well.
Could you take me to the scene of the crime?
I'm wide awake.
We shall just have...
Now it's clear to me that everything you see ain't always what it seems. I'm wide awake. Yeah, I was dreaming for so long. I wish I knew then what I know now. Wouldn't dive in, wouldn't bow down. Gravity hurts, you made it so sweet. Till I woke up on the concrete, falling from cloud nine. Crashing from the high, I'm letting go tonight. Yeah, I'm falling from cloud nine. Not losing any sleep. I picked up every piece and landed on my feet. I'm wide awake. Need nothing to complete myself. No. I'm wide awake. Yeah, I am born again out of the lion's den. I don't have to pretend, and it's too late. The story's over now. The literature. I wish I knew then what I know now. Wouldn't dive in, wouldn't bow down. Gravity hurts, you made it so sweet. Till I woke up on the concrete, falling from cloud nine. Crashing from the high, I'm letting go tonight. I'm falling from cloud nine. Thunder rumbling, castles crumbling. I am trying to hold on. God knows that I tried seeing the bright side. I'm not blind anymore. I'm wide awake. Yeah, I'm falling from cloud nine, crashing from the high. You know I'm letting go tonight. I'm falling from cloud nine. I'm wide awake.
Yuhu, toner, udah, serum, udah, masker, udah. Kalau musiknya, udah juga. Udah pakai Spotify Premium maksudnya. Jadi bisa sambil dengerin musik pakai high quality audio. Dengerin musik dengan high quality audio pakai Spotify Premium. Makin enak kan? Cobain sekarang.
Since you two can enter,
I could go and
I'll
read.
have to request that you kindly pick...
Oh?
You'll know when the...
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so... Hello?
Ah,
Yep, that's us.
well, if there's anything else you'd like to look into. Sadly, no. But consider...
Will do. Phew, we're in. Thanks thanks to Nefer's But... something the matter? Huh. That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly? Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud.
This lantern may have a... I calculated that you would have already entered. So as I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
The perks of being...
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That requires... But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the wild hunt, then, that took my form and killed the sergeant.
To sow chaos by
If the wild hunt's he would have no reason. Let's look again more closely. Well, when we fought, he said,
Oh, if we can't get it... Oh... You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his...
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers that it doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're... But the real problem is that... Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it...
The Soci you met could have been Rerir and
That's right!
You mean hint...
We had a short chat with...
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And remember to pick me up by the window.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is indeed. We are investigating...
Soci. Oh. You know what?
Thank you for your...
Got it. 8 days. His mechanical as such, and I understood. And eventually,
You've provided us. We can't make everything...
no worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks.
Good night.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Soci you encountered while 8 days ago, he had yet to... With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. Perhaps his
You're saying... Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
This... Oh, but how would that... Assuming he...
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Phew. This is getting Paimon kind of down. And sleepy too.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like we'll have to fight.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now. My colleague... That would be good, yes.
Phew, back inside.
Had you already sensed the... I see. Fortunate...
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with...
You mean to ask why I'm going the...
Yeah!
Your deduction, you know humans, but something...
So...
Have you heard of how Snezhna... This race is no...
We've heard some...
I once turned my heart toward humanity. And thus did I experience loss. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, would it not be better then to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to... Perhaps I was moved by their valor. But I was freshly awake. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery. Well...
Doesn't sound...
Well, I believe it, nonetheless. Tomorrow I shall go...
Well, you need us to get...
Oh, I'll...
Can you even...
Thanks for the reminder. And even if someone is...
All right, then. We'll...
Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep...
Paimon's lips are sealed.
All right.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow. So much noise. What's going on this time?
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear
resting? We're all about to be done for! Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business...
Or are you in cahoots with him?
What happened? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us? What do you mean? This is so confusing! What do we do? It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will... Okay!
Hey! Let us in!
My apologies.
Hold on! Calm down,
What into that is the meaning of this racket? Are you it, boss? Do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite. Who'd have guessed people like you?
This is a matter of utmost importance. Exactly.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do, but if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they—
Wait! It's...
All right, all right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later.
Oh. Alright then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you?
Come on, everyone! Move it!
No sign of Flint's.
But how can that be?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time. So, Paimon, you've been waiting.
Yeah, how did they even find—
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one, and amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and
So, did Flint's make—
And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, while everyone was—
I got her to climb up to a—
Aw, come on.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expect— I imagine, though—
Might he intend to—
Oh?
whoop.
Let's have this discussion.
Can't live life without a little spice.
Take them. I have no need.
I see.
Is he gonna be okay?
Earlier, he said that—
In that case,
If I were him,
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the town? Some of these must have been rare.
this much is pretty—
maybe 'cause that'd be—
Yeah, I'm confident. Oh, why don't—
our lab could certainly—
In other words,
Lightkeeper operations. Meanwhile,
then we best act fast.
A feeling we...
there are 3 wild hunt sites that
Works for me. Enough, and I—
The curatorium will handle it.
and we've Frostmoon Scions.
Paimon didn't—
Never mind you.
Let's head out then. Well,
Understood.
Time is of the essence now.
gotcha.
Huh. Anyone seen the lantern? Has—
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
There is no escape! Ring cutter! hope we find long-lost ancient literature. Illusion shattered! No, my sword! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's storm the front! Flash! There is no escape!
Excellent.
Shine down!
No, my sword! Excellent. Body and mind. Body and mind.
There is no escape!
Rain outlines your fate.
Shine down! Strike! Inazuma shines eternal!
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword. Body and mind. Excellent.
Time to act. Body and mind.
Oh, no one's guarding this place.
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Ah! There you are! Okay, let's split up. Or not! How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Difficult, yes. But it is also our most effective to expose the true intentions of this
Hope we don't land on our heads then. Ah! Ghost! That file suddenly moved by itself. This is a graveyard, right, Flint?
Many strange things happen here.
But that file really did move by itself. Hey, come out!
Hmm? Wild Hunt phenomenal?
Hey, another file's moving.
Are we being given hints?
Really? Hey, seriously, another one? Huh. Phew! Finally finished. Oh,
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale.
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is,
All right, Paimon will go. All these incidents look pretty.
wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, and look. All these smaller scale wild...
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any force.
Some of these records are too...
Ah! And here's another similarity.
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would tempt... But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue. This hypothesis... Indeed.
Paimon feels like she's almost get.
Yes, that might be it. And while
Paimon kinda gets where we're going.
What are you referring to?
Oh, we had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in deep.
Was there a gap between him pretending to be...
There was. I'm believing him more than enough.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment It begs the question. What makes it so special that he needs it so badly? That's odd. We shouldn't have any... I'll go take a look. Ah, it's... an ibis.
It's carrying a letter! Ooh, Lalum... Let's see here.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town, and it is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all
That's gotta be Rare-Ear's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he...
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete...
What should we do?
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rear. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
You're here, as expected.
Humans. You never. But it is also thanks to you.
You've messed with the cannon again.
But when all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere this is the truth I have revealed to them. They did this all. The zealous worship of power.
You were waiting.
Of course, in their folly.
Well, sir, see this.
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling cave. Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later.
What are you even saying?
Huh. So the terror of the wild hunt was in fact caused by
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete. Each time, the fragments I obtained were that which you hold.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be fully reborn.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has... What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuva. It will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be more than enough to... Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down.
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the bird.
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rarir's plan. Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be—
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying but that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis. So they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying—
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe—
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. Even those who flee, after all.
Even so—
Well, see—
Affirmative.
Well, about what?
They might. If Rarir— For example, he might have spread a rumor that the wild hunt would take your form.
Possibility, high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that it will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop— Oh, you're back. The Traveler won't make it back.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target?
Assessing risk level. Maximum.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then she's prepared for the worst.
And we must ensure that her trust in us is not misplaced. Let's—
What are you waiting for?
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the what—
Is that Lady Lauma? But are you really her?
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on.
I do, yes. So it really is you, but why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others, well, they'll be.
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon.
But
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have never had close ties, but you chose to leave the island. You had the resolve. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to be. I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but for. Please, have faith in our long-standing friendship.
Thank you, my lady.
Then come. I need you to step forward.
All right, I understand.
Seems we chose the right person.
Huh? You're not.
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again, everyone!
Remember these words. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right, my lady. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves.
I always knew something was off about you.
You're actually some abyssal creature, aren't you?
Time to teach you a lesson you won't forget.
Go.
Please, calm down. They are clearly innocent.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly over.
The cannon is all yours.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Enough.
Orders received and.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must. Otherwise, rifts will surely form. Prized open. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow. I am no god. But so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusion.
Let's go, Anafa. This way up. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
Out of the way, small fry.
track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! And get out of there! Wow, nice!
Preparing barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact.
Knuckle, what are you doing here?
The rainbow!
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up. Ultimatum mode of interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode.
This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating
Aw, alright, let's hit the emergency...
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki.
No! I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind!
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that. We are out of time.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Sigisato passa sax, iti ipotuftos. Necritus necrus baptusi, que omnes tu solos pentusi. Osesticos palatini pirantur resurcu, topia tua ition veratum.
need. I can barely muster.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human.
What's with?
Verfnir, Vrindaughter, Flinders.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A
Matters not. Having a heart, being human, it's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insig. You matter not. Does anything in this world. Fools. You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid, how laughable that you should die for their sake.
You're wrong. The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited. Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then.
Columbina! What did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside out. Equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures.
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in it.
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite...
Hey, listen here, Columbina! I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues. There's a Fatui warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any
that was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of... come on, Polonia! We're leaving...
Well, anyway, thank you. I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the... And then well, I brought your associate along for the ride.
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please, call me Flint's. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
Still, what do we do now? Rirur's gotten stronger again.
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a... But we still don't know what his aims are. And he may...
After you left, I can no longer sense his presence. That means it's safe out there.
A question, if I may. Kind Miss... When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island.
No.
I see.
Oh yeah! The cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you.
Go now, all of you. Do not worry. My strength. It seems my...
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm, but the Ray Heroes...
It seems we have done... I'm sorry. Is no one...
Paimon knows what you mean, but that now...
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible if his objective had been revenge alone.
Is there, just kidding, just kidding.
So my cannon, my... That's right! And it's still...
Flint's, will...
My thanks.
Had you been willing...
You mean, you're being promoted? Was Paimon the only one who didn't...
Well, if you've got a moment. There's a certain gentleman I'd like to... Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him. Slowly, gradually he came. I have achieved too little. I must do better. Perhaps his end was tragic. But every shadow born of the...
Oh, poor...
I've heard that one too. Is that so? Well, you're right, but we will. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant...
Oh, what are you two talking about? Care to explain? Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role, Lightbearer. With your blood, even as we hurry until it, thank you for...
Hey, it's the Wanatar! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet? Columbina!
Was it not you who recommended?
Yeah, but aren't you a...
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So...
The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat however...
However?
Is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out...
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps? I could not gain any insight into his... now that he has donned a shape and form. But that power of... I cannot say perhaps understanding this... Well, Well then, and what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care. I still wish to return to the moon. That is where the answers lie.
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha! Right! Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Vark.
It's been a few days since we set by. Still no news about Rarer, though. Where could he have slunk off to? If only he was gone for good.
Hello! You must be the traveler in Paimon? Mr. Flynn has been looking for you.
The Wild Hunt? Oh, uh-oh! Come on, let's go!
can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This...
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable. As if the power...
He's not seriously still getting strong.
Ah, everyone's here already. Hey!
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to strike again. But it's like he just vanished into thin air. No one has seen him, nor that is, until this morning, when a ratnik found signs of wild hunt activity while out here on patrol.
And we're sure that Rerir did this. Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like...
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reiki of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon.
Traveler, do you remember when there wasn't a shred of sanity left? Nothing but madness and rage.
Yeah, didn't he shout out a bunch of names? Then, oh, Paimon gets chills just thinking about it. Oh, but the thought that he's still out there, lurking somewhere.
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength, why would he suddenly go?
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. Unless something went wrong. His whole resurrection thing didn't exactly go smoothly.
The other thing is, how does someone who's completely lost their mind...
Beats me.
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always entail a complete loss of rationality.
That actually sounds about right. He was ranting.
There are many unanswered questions here. He could be right under our nose. Besides his name and title, we know little.
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin looking. Even I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still...
So, if we do... Last time we had Marionette...
Well, I do have a little hunch about his neck. Somewhere like the eye...
A perfectly
I agree. We should...
Wait, what?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki-rich ore.
That's right. Yes, it could well be a...
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But I guess we don't have much choice, right? We're in a race against time here. And if we do run into Rerir?
That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting. Run.
Didn't you say the third rule was go with the flow?
I don't know. Did I? Anyway, whatever. In this...
Agreed. If anyone finds so much as a trace of Rerir, do not pursue him.
All right. We'd better get moving. Come on, Anefa. Let's go.
Any leads?
Nope. Diddly squat. No clues to... It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Ugh, I hate...
So, you guys didn't find anything either?
Not loving the word either.
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual, almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that, or he's just...
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is...
All we can do... Wait, he's actually here?
No, it's coming Silver Moon Hall! The Lady Kutar might be in danger!
Let's get over there! Quick! Why is he attacking the damsel elect? What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here!
On it.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now, you shall plunge into darkness. Thalindus, soon, I will find a way.
Watch out!
Find them. Even if it means turning this place to ashes.
That was too close. We barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by convention.
I have a question. When me and Anetha showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. We weren't there for the whole thing either.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated.
Kutar, can you shed any light?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see.
Wait, she's the moon goddess? Oh, no.
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon. I've never met that person before, but there was no mistaking why he holds me in such contempt. I cannot say.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you, but right now, devising a counter-strategy should be our #1 priority.
A counter-strategy? But we don't stand a chance against an... Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world. No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehuda.
Running is our only option.
Huh?
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have?
Well, I mean...
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to make your escape.
Wait, what? You're gonna act as...
Doesn't that make sense? I'm the one he's after. A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon. What is it, Loma? The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no...
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our
Yeah. We can't just call it quits after... Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be
Riri's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
But...
Kutar, I know why you left the Frost Moon Scion so long ago. It was they would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything. After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about whether any relationship based on need is purely transactional. You were born here, and now you've returned.
Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little... Very well then.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the moon?
It is, but I find it very draining. By the world, my power is dwindling.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
The 3 moons belong to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the 3 moons are not one and the same. As the goddess, yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow, but this method of recovery is painfully slow.
It's the Wild Hunt!
Even faster than we expected. We'll have...
See how those Wild Hunt creatures are running away from us. They're likely just...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get the heck...
Observe. Close.
Oh, they just keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
Rear's closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them! And this time, we can't fall back on Kutar's help to escape! This goes on much longer.
Leave this place. By the Frost Moon above.
Ultimatum protocol. Cleanup sequence initiated.
We poor lost lamb. With one heart, we pray.
Lash attack!
Be silent.
Installation chamber.
Leave this place. By the Frost Moon above.
Ultimatum protocol. Defensive mode engaged.
Close your eyes. Night falls. The night comes.
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
Uncle Varka! You're back from Amsvartnir? Whoa! You're Varka? Grandmaster?
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole.
Oh, is that what...
That's the one. Come on, move.
Wow! Where are we? This...
Well, that goes without saying. This is the Knights of Fav, aka the Black Market of Intel. no matter what faction you're with, as an expeditionary force on foreign soil. Working with them has offered us the most effective way of getting our hands... Anyway, where were we? Folks from Nodcry should be pretty familiar with me by now. Allow me to introduce myself.
We've heard all about you. You look way younger than Paimon expected. But you
Well, I'm no spring chicken. Just not showing my age yet. Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from Amsvartnir without a wink of sleep, only to get right into
Another? You mean you...
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the night. My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to stop him. I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any... So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt.
Is that why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki?
Maybe I'm part of the equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power.
Note to self, Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So, what exactly has been happening in Nodcry?
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger. And all this Wild Hunt activity in Nodcry is the... Ooh, that's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt, and did everything you could.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what tomorrow holds. You can't and, to be perfectly honest, but now that
a new
Who? That said, while I know is explain...
You mean about our
That's right. I don't know who or what could...
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log. A Nodcryan Ratnik's Field Journal.
Oh.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally... Still, it's safest to assume they won't be intervening again. From here on out, we'll have to... Your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfart, but once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it, but I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began... But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself? The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari. Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now? Got any ideas?
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. First, we need to figure out how to take down Rarir. If we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest won't even... To my knowledge, the bulk of Nodcry's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match...
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. The Frost Moon was the brightest. They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power. I now bear the Frost Moon's power, and the Eternal Moon...
Hold on. Are you suggesting...
The iridescent moon.
That's right. If we can find the iridescent moon's marrow...
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate...
According to my analysis, the solution is feasible. However...
I know a way, but... We will need to visit the
The Experimental Design Bureau?
Yes. I must...
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go...
Then that's settled. Next up, our second priority. Somehow, as you saw for yourselves, when he was still in his wild hunt form, everything he did was for people's obsessions on the wild hunt is...
It's true. If Kutar...
But where would we even start?
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly meticulous.
She heard me. Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal.
Details, details. Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to We can't do...
Wait a sec. Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact...
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help? Besides, I'm the one running...
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network.
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Well, this certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crisis.
So you're just going to sit this one out?
Why should I get involved?
What if we told you we can't do this?
Oh? Then I'd say, you'd better make it worth my while.
I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. But then again, if you insist on compensation, I will pay you. Consider this a formal commission.
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a Moonchanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start...
Boss, just a thought. If they come up, things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now. If there's any way we can make this work, I'd feel...
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. They are the hardest debts. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well. Yehoda, I will help. Flins, that fragment that Rerir was after.
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Wait, you actually have some lead?
Shh. This is...
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves. Plus, I know we can count on you, so we'll leave the intel gathering in your hands. And that brings me to the third and final item. We need to find a way to distract. I'm in for this part, no matter what.
And count me in too.
Come off it, you two. Quit playing hero. I'm way ahead of you here. Nefa did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature, and we're gonna use it to make some decoys over at the Crown. Once they're ready, we'll deploy the decoys across Nodcry. So as long as the rest of you keep moving, he won't catch on to your scent.
I like it. Genius idea.
No biggie.
All right then. We'll split into... Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others.
Lady Damselette. Wait. We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like...
Huh. You really think that's gonna scare us off?
We're not looking for any trouble. I just want to...
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted few out of consideration for our former ties?
Let them in.
But...
Are you going to make me repeat that?
No.
Sandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must...
tell me. Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore.
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past.
I'd like to speak with our...
What? Huh? You mean...
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me and...
Rerir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must... Is that a no, then?
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to...
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino...
I bet you served them the worst tea you have.
Who cares about how... First Rosaline, now you?
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me.
Well, duh. Why else? What? Oh, yeah. And Capitano something. Well, I guess we are overdue for it. Have Favronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If not back when you were under the
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambition. It brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason. The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back but if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might be it. Guess that's our cutely. That might be your plan. But it sounds like someone... Huh? What? Listen.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this. Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself? Huh. You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about... Go on, get out of here. You may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure that won't... Stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friendlies enough. Don't tell me what to do! Look, if you're leaving, make it quick. Or you'll just get in my way. There's... Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation.
I know. But thank you anyway,
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beauty. Polonia, get him!
I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this, once and for...
She's not here. Where did she...
Hey! Over here, you big...
Curse it. Moon, go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
So this is your method.
Good deduct.
Whoa.
I'm not sure
Whenever I've never faced on the other.
If you ask me, you're about as...
Once I take... And also, death is the...
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up against a foe like Rerir, is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've... That shady merch...
Come on. Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Hey, aren't...
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening.
Dori Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you to...
If you want to make it big and not cry, it's all about connections. Lady Nefer, it was back when... And wouldn't you know it, I've been giving her... Plus, any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great lord... So...
You guessed.
At the very least.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
Is that so? Then we really...
You're...
a power... If you're willing to...
Then, let me put...
Of course not! I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No?
Let's just say favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 Mora. Deal?
Deal.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
That will be all.
See you later!
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. So remember. Now then, let us peer into the Recher of Solnari's past. I made it. I don't recognize this style. Simple fern. Looks like the fierce... Unless this... Anyway.
Hi, Rerir. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I'll test it out. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
They didn't sign their name.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks to Joseph asked for, but if he invites me.
The Lindis.
Grain imports keep falling. Honestly, I don't care if it's...
Grain has to be that would explain what they even use alchemically modified.
I've just about saved up enough now.
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is. He really is a despite what he did. Rary.
Before I met you, the burial it was you.
This is just Trip the burial.
Revere!
Dane! Oh, and
hello there, Revere.
He doesn't get that much.
So...
Hey, don't look at me. As far as I...
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you...
Who'd have thought that...
I just didn't expect you to be the first...
Yeah. If you told me that a few...
So...
Sure, I'll have to...
Come on, stop. A member of the King's...
Of course he died.
Me? Same old, same old. Nothing much to... What's up, Fed?
It's not...
Vadafulnir. Dane, and yet, despite the gold, does he even know me? Why did he react so strongly?
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue. Perfectly normal. No different. As frightening as this monster.
Felindis? You're back early?
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than... Aw, why the long face?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a...
Vadafulnir showed up today, too.
Ah, Mr. Veda...
He...
So, we're nobody. I'm sure someone in his... You worry too much, Revere. Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this.
All right. Nobody's. Sounds about... Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Meanwhile, the opposition... A man can have a... What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Felindis. It's nothing. You were right. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together.
See? You just need to stay positive, Rib. I can feel your warmth, your breath. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take.
You're right.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening. Speaking of which...
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started. But don't be late. If you keep...
Relax. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with the dance part. Besides, they're two completely different things.
All right.
It seems like Rarier was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancé to know about his other life. Then again, who'd have thought we were in the same Let's dig a little deeper.
Our last operation was a resounding success.
After all these years...
Indeed. Conria...
That's not entirely... Many of its secrets remain unsolved.
You still haven't told her what you really...
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did.
But I'll sure as heck be... Speaking of which, someone...
Your concerns are not... Take care.
Thanks, Thorkel. Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie, but that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. The Moonlit dynasties are a thing of the past. Could that be why Vidalfnir held back? Oh, I have to get a clear answer.
Rerir seems to be Vedderfnir and Dainsliff. I've investigated this whole area now. There doesn't... Should I try somewhere else?
So, he's late after all. Just you wait.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty.
For someone so young,
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eye. May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what do you want?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of her kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Ray here of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds.
Sorry, I don't know why you're
Wait. Hear me out. This time his name is Rerir.
What did you...
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as...
Why are you telling...
Simple.
How strange. Rerir was nowhere to be seen. Rerir couldn't possibly know what happened if he... Why would her memory... The ceremony won't last much longer.
So that was your doing? Did you just pull up?
Any more questions, and I'll have to start...
I had no idea you could do that, boss! I gotta admit, though, I'm itching to see what happens next.
I'm just as curious as you are. But the ceremony only allows for... Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so good. Especially the group with the Traveler. Their mission is a risky one.
If you're worried about...
If I know boss... They've been prowling around. Oh, they might not have seen us yet, but them constantly... Oh, if they spot us, they'll run straight... Oh. Quick, hide! We almost got spotted! Phew, that was a close call.
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina. The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Freedom comes at a heavy price.
It's Arlecchino!
Hello again.
It's been a while.
Stupid right here. He sure doesn't pull his...
Excuse me, do you...
You can do me a favor by staying out. You see I'm busy? Wait a minute.
Hello, Miss Sandrone. Father sent us over to help.
Huh. How considerate of her. Hey, Fremine, get over here and this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from nearly every machine that just ends up going haywire. Go put her on...
Then let's start downstairs. You've got it.
Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make...
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
Huh?
I returned ahead of them.
Boss is still wrapping things up on her.
I see. But first, who do...
Greetings. I was invited to...
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before? Wait.
You are well informed.
Fatui.
The atmosphere in here just got...
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon god...
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Things don't all... Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But...
Forgive me. We have our own...
I know there's been a... That's why I'm as a gesture of good faith. I'll be frank. I can help. Anyway, what else is on the agenda?
She says she'll be frank, then completely... But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the...
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that... The dregs of the Crimson Moon.
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the
To my knowledge, those were the names of two long ago. But one day...
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the in those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, what's the matter?
Verfnir, Freindaughter, Flinders.
Interesting. Anything else?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason, Rerear's fragment.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, the Lindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that...
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian, oh yeah, just like how it was with the captain.
If we could...
It's possible. That merchant who
All right then. Traveler, as for the other...
On the way over, at this rate, the people living here will be in
I'll head back to the...
Feels good knowing, given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately. I'll hold the fort for now. Then discuss our next move with Flints, Ino, and Anefa when they get back.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just do your... Stay safe, everyone.
We're back. Did we get it?
A tad late. The others have already... Everything going...
Not great. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired. Oh,
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to it, but according to... That was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength.
Flints, I know. I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something. And Efa and I will head back over to Amsfartnir to see if there's any...
Database update.
We already... Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides...
So I've ended up with the...
Here, this will serve...
Arlecchino, hold up a second. We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here.
Simple.
Huh?
You're surprised, but the more I thought... When I was young, I discovered I could wield what's more. Exactly. Together with my own investigations over the past few years, for instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more since this... You all understand.
If I recall...
Yes.
Whew.
Anyway.
What does that mean?
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what... But I would say later on. Still.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar when I looked at you.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about... Anyway, I just want to make sure...
That's right. The iridescent...
Deal. Then let's get...
Get what started?
When I first became a Harbinger, the Jester gave me... You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in In the Crimson...
Beyond the bounds of...
The Crimson Moon... They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, have you died? Did you see it? Until they the adults... The book...
That explains what...
There's no...
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames those burned away. In short, I can open a passage to that space for you. The catch is I'll need to... Very well. That...
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight if you would. Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength and...
Mistress of the 7 hues of ages past, Great Mother of the present, Crimson-clad Sovereign of the 2 realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
One word.
Got it.
I sense this. I feel the... What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss, and hung up.
Careful! There's something By the way, Kalamina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible?
There is no escape! Everybody stand back!
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
Outlines your fate. There is no escape! Flash! Illusion shattered! Rain cutter! No turning back! Strike! There is no escape!
Huh? Huh? For real? That's way too hot!
No. I'm not. It's coming from under the mountain.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow. Wait, see that? Looks like... Looks like a device from the time of Karia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left it behind. Oh, if we could activate it, we might find some clues. look at that! Do you think these mechanisms...
Thelindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands.
I hope this isn't ruining... mind your own business. Just...
Thelindis? Is that Rear's girlfriend? Oh, yeah.
The Abyss has... Maybe that's why some of the things she said...
Whenever I see waning moon, for me, of all people...
There is no escape!
Oh, looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Shine down! I'm going in! There is no escape! Flash!
I see. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, if really does exist.
Take cover behind the rocks!
Time to act.
With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to... Oh, Revier. With every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. If only I...
Hey, look! The moon's reflection is back to normal! Thelindis' voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow.
It must be. For within it...
And there's no time to look...
Body and mind. Time to act.
These things are so creepy! Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow. That must be the iridescent moon's marrow! Oh, we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it!
Let me weave you a verse.
Cut to the chase. Don't blink.
There is no escape.
Speed of light.
No, my sword. Witness the power.
We're so close.
Time to act.
With sword comes shadow.
The iridescent moon's marrow. Still, if we can purify the abyssal... And so...
Huh?
At long last, I can see... I'm sorry. I lied to you. Even the moment the moon shall tell me, you look so... But trust me when...
What was that all about? It sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend.
Perhaps. She took for a fading...
But anyway, alright. That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon.
Huh?
Oh, lifeless damsel.
Oh. Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
Who's it? The abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy. Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart!
Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked! They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise.
Hey, it's...
What are you waiting for?
Was that you, Arlecchino? Did you save him? Wait, your hands!
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder. No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone.
But you're... Oh... We're so sorry, Arlecchino.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is, I was
Yes. You did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina. Feeling stronger?
Hey, Columbina!
I'm fine.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say...
It's still not enough. Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would. It's okay.
How about now? Fine.
At the very least, I won't have to I want to see him gone from Not Cry.
When I first met you, you didn't strike, but now...
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans, but whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. All I'll say is this. All right, that's it from me. I'll get you back safe.
You're the best!
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your...
It was a close call, but we got the iridescent moon's marrow and restored Columbina's strength. And that's all that matters. In other words, mission accomplished. Paimon wonders how everyone else is doing.